Hello everyone, welcome to the Pacific Crest Trail. I am 1,500 miles plus into my through hike, and I've got a video that I've been promising for a while, and so I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I'm eating out here. This is a pretty good representation of what I'm eating out here. So I have a stove to make coffee, but I don't cook with it for my food. So I'm all just ready to eat stuff. I don't cold soak either. A lot of people prefer, if they're not carrying a stove, to cold soak like couscous or ramen. But I don't like that, and I just like eating ready to made stuff. So I think I'll just dive in and show you what I've got. So this is what I carried out of town. Two things: I did carry out a thing of bagels, just plain bagels. I ate those already, as well as some fully cooked bacon. You can carry that out as well. You can find that in most grocery stores. The fully cooked stuff will last as long as you don't open it, as long as you need. And then I normally eat it, all in one day, but I believe it'll last, a day or two, even after it's open. So bagels and the bacon are gone, but everything else is still have, though some of it's empty. One thing, I only carry this out very occasionally: can of Pringles. It's very packable. They're a nice snack, and yeah, coming in the can, it works really well. And because carrying around a big bag of chips, even though I will do that, the honey barbecue twisted Fritos are delicious. Sometimes I'll carry those out, but decided on Pringles lately. Been really enjoying those. Also carried out this time, and just the Dollar General brand of Triscuits. So just, woven wheats, either that or like Wheat Thins. I really enjoy those. Those are good snacks, good sort of chip-like things that you can pack, that are packable, that you can eat, and that kind of mix things up a little bit. I have cosmic brownies. I don't always carry these out, but these are great. They are a ton of calories. They're cheap. You can find them a lot of places, and they're super packable. So a lot of the stuff that's you want to carry out, packability matters, and how enjoyable is it if it gets smashed a little bit. These, you can smash them. They're small, they're compact, and they're delicious. They're just total junk food, but you end up eating a lot of junk food out here on your through hikes. It's very tough to eat a lot of like whole foods, and some people do a great job. You end up having to send yourself a lot of resupply boxes to do that. It takes a lot of work to do that, so props to everybody who's doing it. The vegetarians and vegans out here just doing amazing things. But I'm not in that boat, and I definitely like to resupply around where I'm at, and Dollar General is the bomb. Through hiking has made me appreciate Dollar General so much. They've got most everything. It's incredibly cheap, and the portion sizes are appropriate for through hikers. Like shopping at Walmart can be tough because a lot of times the packaging is really big. There's you're having to buy in bulk, but you don't necessarily want to carry that all out. But Dollar General is great. I guess I'll talk about dinner. So I am a tortillas and sharp cheddar cheese guy. Almost always carry these out. Just flour tortillas, either the soft taco size or the fajita size. They fit really well in the bear can. They're really packable. You can eat them. They're small. And then sharp cheddar cheese is amazing out here. It's like a real food. 110 calories per serving, like for an ounce. So one of these 8-ounce bricks is like 880 calories. So that's a lot of calories. Compact. You can squash it. Will last in the heat. It will sweat a little bit, but will last in the heat as long as you don't open it. And then I normally eat it over an evening and maybe a breakfast, but these disappear really quick. So I'll open it and eat it for dinner, throw it in a tortilla, and just kind of break it off in chunks and eat it. And these are delicious. I eat this pretty much every night and have for months and still enjoy it. It's just delicious. Oops. To go with that, normally I'll fill it, eat that with the tortillas as well. Let's see, either the bacon, tuna packets are really great. I carried out these hickory smoked packets. Normally I just prefer the regular tuna in water or sunflower oil. Just something that's just pretty plain to go in that. But yeah, the tuna packets there. Couldn't find any Spam packets in town. I looked at the Dollar General and the sort of town grocery store. Couldn't find any. That's the bomb. Spam packet wrapped in a tortilla is just that's the good stuff right there. But yeah, tuna fish right there. Also carried out this time just summer sausage, that same thing. This stuff lasts, and then I'll open it and eat it, and try and eat, you know, whatever I open that's kind of perishable, I'll eat over a day, 2 days, kind of focus on that. Cashews. Haven't been carrying cashews a lot lately, just because they're expensive and kind of heavy. But I really love cashews. I'm not a trail mix guy. Things that are sort of peanut based I don't enjoy as much, but the cashews, I really enjoy cashews, and Dollar General always has really cheap cashews. This 7-ounce bag I think was like $3. I'll take it every day, so that's I'll have that. Dollar General also has these sausage sticks. I really enjoy like beef jerky and stuff, but that same thing, it's really expensive. You can, you know, buy a bag of beef jerky and drop like $12 on it, and then it's gone in 2 days or whatever, and like that's an expensive meal. These Bridgeford sausage sticks are cheap at Dollar General, and so I've been buying these. There's some Dollar Generals around, but yeah, I'll normally try and find something like this. This is my sort of midday snack. So I do the tortillas and the cheese and the tuna in the evening, and then snack during the day, something like, you know, the Triscuits and some sausage sticks, some cashews, as well as sort of candy. For breakfast, I normally like bars. This time I just have these Nature Valley sweet and salty bars. I really enjoy these. They're small, they're packable. They last in the heat okay. And you can find them most places. They're cheap. I think they're normally around like 150, 170 calories per bar. But yeah, I'll eat a couple of these for breakfast. You know, I like Cliff Bars, complete cookies, sort of anything like that. That's normally my breakfast. And the thing is, a lot of those, especially at the smaller resupply spots, get really expensive. So you might like some, you know, a couple of Cliff Bars for breakfast, but if you're buying 4, you're like spending $8-10 for just 4 Cliff Bars, which don't go very far calorie wise out here. So it's just trying to make that. So I'd like to get going in the morning, and just grabbing a few bars in the morning is definitely where my mind is. So Dollar General, I also got these sort of Grandma's brand. This is the Dollar General brand. So Oatmeal Raisin Cookie, this chocolate chip Grandma's brand. You can find these in most spots, and they're cheap. It's just, you know, it's junk food, but they've got a good amount of calories. This is 2 cookies, this chocolate chip, 390 calories for these 2 cookies. These are like $1 each. Like, that's a pretty good calorie sort of calorie to dollar ratio, but they're also really packable and pretty enjoyable. And so yeah, so I carried these out, some of those. The next things, I really enjoy peanut M&Ms. I didn't carry those out this time, but those are pretty good. But definitely like the fruit flavored candy. Bag of Starbursts. I'll carry this this sharing size out and ate these over a couple of days. This is just the original flavors. I really enjoy the Fave Reds as well as just the all pinks. So whatever I can find, that's what I'll dig for. And then the last thing, and this is the thing that I always enjoy finding, and Dollar General has the good size, is these Welch's fruit snacks. These are just delicious. I enjoy these at the end of the day. They actually have a surprisingly good amount of vitamin C, so keeps me going. But yeah, you know, it turns out, so my dinner, yeah, tortillas and cheese. I eat bars for the morning and then snack during the day. But, you know, through hiking's really funny is you're burning a lot of calories. You need stuff that you can find everywhere, that's cheap, that's calorie dense, and that's packable. Packability is a really important thing. You might get something that you enjoy, but find that it's big and bulky, and doesn't squash together for the longer food carries. And so this is all stuff that I found works really well. I actually carried out too much stuff, so like the Pringles and the Triscuits, I just had those hanging in a plastic bag on the back of my pack. And because there wasn't enough room in my bear can with everything I packed out, I, you know, went maybe a little overboard, not too much, but it was like a 5-day food carry between the stretch. So this gets pretty full. But yeah, you just end up a lot of, another hiker, Caboose, said, yeah, I've been eating a lot of candy lately. Not me, her speaking of herself. And yeah, you just kind of, you know, there's nutrition out here, which mostly you get when you hit town. And when I hit town, I'll grab like kombucha, just like juices, and try and get vegetables and all that. But out here, it's tough to carry out fresh fruit because it's, you know, it only lasts a day or two, and it's heavy and not very calorie dense for the weight. So you're looking, so it's not always easy to carry out. So good, you know, props to everyone who does do it. But yeah, out here it ends up being a lot of candy and a lot of ready to eat foods. So, but yeah, cheese and tortillas for dinner, snacking during the day, and then bars for the morning. And that's pretty much what I eat out here. Not very sexy, not very healthy, but keeps you going and keeps me going. And it's not that atypical of a hiker diet. So people who cook will do like ramen, mac and cheese, a lot of pastas and noodles. Nor rice sides are very popular. Those things that rehydrate really easily. Same thing for cold soakers. Couscous are very popular. And then you just throw in some tuna and, you know, maybe some cut up Spam, and that's your dinner. And then people will do oatmeal in the morning. You can cold soak that or heat that up. And it's just kind of finding what works. And that's the big thing about through hiking is when you're eating the same thing pretty much every day, finding what you like and enjoy while you're on trail is very important, because you think you like something in everyday life, like people will enjoy peanut butter, and then after 2 weeks of eating it every day out here and putting it on tortillas and everything, people will just burn out on it. And so what I've found works for me, the tortillas and cheese for dinner, I just eat it every night and it's still enjoyable. And after long days, I still enjoy it. And so that's a big part of it, is what works while you're out here. Very pragmatic. And it's also what you can find. You don't always have a great spot to resupply. Sometimes it's just at a gas station and you're finding what you can eat for 2 days. And it's chips and candy and, you know, beef sticks and Slim Jims, and you know what works and what's available and what's cheap too. So, well, that's what I eat. I hope it's been instructive for y'all, and something I've been promising for a while. And but yeah, this is a pretty good representation of what I've been eating every day for the last 3.5 months. So, well, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.